Crestview Angus, your source for premium, locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today.
You have to be tough to be the world's #1 selling farm tractor. Mahindra tractors are tough thanks to more built-in weight, so they can safely pull flex-wing mowers and rescue neighbors stuck in the mud. And you're tough too. You haul feed and pull a float in your hometown parade.
Let's pray.
And still make it to supper. Now that's tough. Sounds like we have a lot in common. Mahindra, the official tractor of tough.
Welcome to Shannon Pharmacy, proudly serving the Shannon community since 2004. We're your small, full-service pharmacy with a big heart, offering friendly, professional service and a caring community feel. Whether you need prescriptions filled, expert advice, or health products, we're here for you. Experience the difference at Shannon Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Visit us today. Attorney Stephen Woodard is pleased to help support this broadcast. Contact Mr. Woodard for your estate planning needs at area code 706-291-7050. WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service.
Hola. Hold up. Hold up.
And welcome in, everybody. We're glad to have you with us live from Model High School inside Woodard Gymnasium as we get ready for the first round of the GHSA playoffs on the boys' side, Class A Division I. Your Model Blue Devils getting set to host the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. And really excited about this basketball game. Of course, the girls picked up a victory yesterday to punch their ticket to the Sweet 16. And so tonight, Ian, the boys are going to try to do the same thing and keep this thing going. Let me turn your mic up, man. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Indeed, they are going for a 4th straight Sweet 16. It's going to be a fun night of basketball out here in Shannon, and the Blue Devil fans have showed up despite the weather,
which has basically just been a little bit of rain today. So pretty much a non-event yet again in terms of winter weather and things of that nature. But nonetheless, we're glad because we get to be here for some basketball tonight. I do want to mention to you that the Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit organization composed of over 450 public and private high schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition in 19 sports and a couple of activities. Founded Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participant safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, you want to visit ghsa.net. Follow at Official GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And by the way, the Georgia High School Association would like to take this opportunity to thank its corporate partners for their valuable support of high school athletics and activities. Alpha Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Gatorade, Wilson, BSN Sports, Atlanta Hawks, Mizuno, Atlanta Braves, Subway, Sports Medicine South, Atlanta Track Club, NFHS Network, Regions Bank, Max Preps, GoFan, and also Georgia Public Broadcasting. Now that we've got the housekeeping out of the way, let's talk some basketball. Of course, the team visiting here tonight is the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. Their head coach is Thomas McAvoy, and I was racking my brain, Ian, because when I saw that name initially, when I looked at their roster, I'm like, I recognize that name, but I had to do a little bit of digging and then realized he was at Rome briefly as the girls' head coach just a couple of years ago. As a matter of fact, he got them to the Elite Eight one year, and a long time ago, he was the Thomasville girls basketball coach. He's coached at different parts of the state, but he's got a really good pedigree, a lot of experience coaching, whether that's girls or boys basketball. So there's no doubt this is going to be a well-coached team coming here to play tonight.
You get to the playoffs, you got to be prepared for everybody's best shot. It's win or go home. So Coach McAvoy, his familiarity with the area could play a role, but I mean, he's got a good basketball acumen, and he's going to have his guys ready to play, coming here and try to pull off the upset.
Absolutely, and one of the things we're going to 15 seconds until this game tips off. We're going to talk about some tournament history involving these two teams, and we'll also dive into some numbers, talk about records, things of that nature, and how they got to this point of the season. But with that said, we're going to go ahead and take our first break. We'll come back and dive in after these messages, but it's the Model Blue Devils and the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets coming up in the first round, and we're back to talk about it after these messages in 3 minutes on WLAQ and Northwest Georgia Media. We'll be back.
Crestview Angus, your source for premium locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today. Welcome to Shannon Pharmacy, proudly serving the Shannon community since 2004. We're your small, full-service pharmacy with a big heart, offering friendly, professional service and a caring community feel. Whether you need prescriptions filled, expert advice, or health products, we're here for you. Experience the difference at Shannon Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Visit us today. Attorney Stephen Woodard is pleased to help support this broadcast. Contact Mr. Woodard for your estate planning needs at area code 706-291-7050. WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service.
Welcome back into live coverage provided by Northwest Georgia Media and WLAQ, presented by Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales, of the GHSA Class A Division I Boys State Championship Basketball Tournament First Round Edition. And we are glad to bring it to you here from Woodard Gymnasium as the Model Boys get ready to take on Jeff Davis. And if you're wondering where Jeff Davis is, well, it's in Jeff Davis County, and the name of the town that the school is in is Hazelhurst, which is 259 miles away from here. So these young men had a 4.5-hour drive to get here and have that going back. So that is a long trek. And one of the things that I thought was pretty interesting about Hazelhurst and its location, it's down near Waycross. And I looked it up, and it is quicker to get from Hazelhurst to Jacksonville, Florida, than it is to get from Hazelhurst to Rome, Georgia. It's about a 2.5-hour drive from Jacksonville, Florida, from Hazelhurst, Georgia. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, not too bad over there in the Okefenokee area. Maybe you can avoid I-16 getting up here. I don't know. But that's quite a trek for these young men. But that's the prize you get. You make the playoffs. You make that drive. Doesn't that give you a little extra incentive to try to pull off the upset?
I think it definitely does. And when you watch them out on the floor, they're warming up now. One of the first things that jumps off the page is they're long and they're lean, and they're a pretty athletic team. So, and no doubt, we mentioned to you earlier, they're going to be well coached. So this could be an interesting game. Blue Devils come into the game 19-5, 10-2. They finished in region play. They've won 8 games in a row, including, we got to talk about it, the 61-60 overtime thrilling victory over Temple for the region championship. And that completed the three-peat for these young men in terms of winning region championships. So they're riding a high and a lot of momentum coming into this basketball game. So there's no question that Model comes in playing some excellent basketball at the right time. So, and then not to mention, obviously, we're going to have a big crowd on hand as fans continue to file in. It's going to be a great atmosphere, and the Model Blue Devils are going to have those home fans on their side tonight, Ia.
Yeah, the Shannon faithful are here in droves. And you talk about that region championship that they pulled off on Saturday, and we talked about it last night on the broadcast. This is already a confident team that play for each other, but to weather that storm, how much confidence does that give you going into the state tournament? I mean, this team, you called it live. I was watching it at home. It looked like it was over.
It really did.
For all intents and purposes, mathematically it wasn't. And they kept fighting. And Stevie Dallas hit the miracle shot, but so many other things had to happen in just the right order to do that. And that requires your team to not quit. And that's a testament to these boys and Jacob Travis and the work him and his coaching staff have done. But, man, to get a win like that as you transition over to the state tournament, that's huge. And
if you're watching on the video, you're getting a look at that buzzer beater by Stevie Dallas that sent that game to overtime, which is going to go down in the model history books forever. Everybody that was there or watching on the live feed or heard about it, they're going to remember that moment for the rest of the time. And obviously the Model Blue Devils survived and won that game. And to your point, everybody, they didn't quit, and they stayed together as a team. And I think that's one of the things that you see with a team that's been through so much that this team has done over the several years that they've played together here in high school and then before that. And you reference all the time when we talk about this team and what they've done over the last several years. Elite Eight last year before that Final Four, year before that Elite Eight. So they've played a lot of basketball together. They've been in a lot of different types of situations and different outcomes and things of that nature. And all of that prepares you for moments like you had in that game and then what can happen to you in the tournament. And let's face it, when you get to this point, we need to take another break. But it's win or go home. It's survive and advance. And we're going to watch somebody's team, some team here, their season's going to end tonight. And obviously we hope that the Model Blue Devils are going to be moving on to the next round. Of course, that's the same thing that the Jeff Davis folks who are watching or listening tonight, they hope that as well for their team.
They do.
You can't have one without the other, Well, folks, we do need to take one more break. 2.5-minute break. We'll come back, have the starting lineups, national anthem, all that good stuff. Then we'll have some basketball. Back in 2.5.
They call it Mo Day, a time of fanfare and pride, and another week with the neighborhood's best yard, because you drafted the MVP of all mowers. A comfortable seat and adjustable controls bring the battle to your turf, not your backside. Ride like the wind on your solid steel stallion and give the fans something to cheer about, because it's your day. It's Mo Day.
Welcome to Shannon Pharmacy, proudly serving the Shannon community since 2004. We're your small, full-service pharmacy with a big heart, offering friendly, professional service and a caring community feel. Whether you need prescriptions filled, expert advice, or health products, we're here for you. Experience the difference at Shannon Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Visit us today. WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service.
Hola. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Welcome back in live to Woodard Gymnasium, where we're getting ready for the GHSA Class A Division I Boys State Basketball Championship Tournament. First round to begin between the Model Blue Devils and the visiting Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. All the way here from Hazelhurst, Georgia, 259 miles away. It's now time for the national anthem. And then after we get through with that, we will give you the starting lineups and give you the start of the ball game here on WLAQ and Northwest Georgia Media. Here's the national anthem. big crowd on hand for this one tonight. We're just about to get underway, but we do need to give you the starting lineups before we get rolling inside of Woodard Gymnasium. Starting the first round of the playoffs, we're going to start with the visiting Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. We mentioned their head coach is Thomas McAvoy, who spent a little bit of time at Rome, had some success there as the girls basketball coach. But we're going to start with number 1, J.T. Bryant, a 6-foot junior. Number 2, Malachi Smith, a 5'10 senior. Also in the starting lineup today for the Yellow Jackets, you've got number 11, Latrell Sellers, a 6'1 junior. Number 12, A.J. Sampson, a 6'5 sophomore. And rounding out their starting 5 is going to be J.J. Benjamin, a junior. And we'll tell you more about these young men as we go along throughout our broadcast. Again, their head coach is Thomas McAvoy. Now for your model Blue Devils. As you can see, hear the fans getting fired up here inside Woodard Gymnasium. We're going to start with number 10, John Mason, a 6'2 junior who has become a bit of a folk hero around these parts after hitting a couple of game winners against Darlington this year. Number 11, Stevie Dallas. You want to talk about a hero? We talked about the 3 he hit to send it to overtime in the region championship. 5'10 senior, all-region second team. Also in the starting lineup for your Blue Devils, you got number 14, Noah Travis, 5'10 senior, second team all-region. Also in the starting lineup, Bryson Denson, second team all-region. And rounding out the starting 5 for your Blue Devils tonight is Chase Allen, 6'7 senior, and your region player of the year. Not too shabby of a starting 5, huh?
Not at all.
So
and the boys on the bench are pretty stellar too.
Isn't that the truth? Got a pretty deep bench this year for the model Blue Devils. We are ready to go in the circle. For the Yellow Jackets, it's going to be A.J. Sampson. For the Blue Devils, it's Chase Allen, as we just referenced, Region Player of the Year out of 6 A-D1. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game's underway. Tip is going to go to Jeff Davis. Yellow Jackets open up. Little scoop shot, misses it. Diving for the rebound is John Mason. He picks it up. And the Blue Devils will bring it back the other way. Blue Devils in their white uniforms with blue letters and numbers and black trim. Here's Chase Allen trying to post up underneath. Stevie Dallas for 3, and it's in. Boom, picking up where he left off.
Absolutely. Popped it down to Allen on the block. Allen pops it back out, and Dallas nails the uncontested 3.
One of my favorite things to say broadcasting high school basketball, Stevie Dallas for 3. Long 2 on the other end. That one's going to go off the backboard. Stevie Dallas picks up the ball, comes back the other way. He's going to leave it for Denson, drives baseline off the glass, and he gets fouled, and it's going to the line.
Denson does what he does so well. Gets it to the rack. Wasn't able to finish that time. Took a hard foul, but he'll get 2 shots at the line.
So Bryson Denson gets ready to go through his free throw shooting routine. Spins the ball in his hand, puts it up, and that one's going to drop. So he makes the first one and models up 4-0.
Quick start for the Blue Devils.
Absolutely. One more coming up here for Bryson Denson as he stands at the line, goes right back through the same routine and does the same result. Scores again.
100%.
Exactly. 2 of 2. The math is still mathing for us at this point of the game. Jeff Davis is in navy blue uniforms with gold trim. And it looks like dark gray letters and numbers, if you will. But Jeff Davis with the basketball. They work it up to the top of the key. Now between the circles. Going to work it off towards the right wing side. Lob underneath. Spin move, puts it up, and scores their first bucket of the game. That's Latrell Sellers.
Yeah, Sellers with a strong move there.
So the run ends at 5-0. It's a 5-2 ball game as Jeff Davis gets their first points on the board. Back up top between the circles, they get it to Noah Travis, now to Dallas, back to Travis, around to the right wing side. They reverse it over to Denson, now to Stevie, gets it inside, and Chase bounces his way in and off the glass and through.
There's your region player of the year, getting his first bucket of the game, and a 7-2 lead for Model.
Is this the point of the game where we say Chase Allen's going to wreak some havoc down low and cause some matchup nightmares?
I think we do say that every game,
Exactly.
At least once.
Stevie Dallas, outlet pass, gets it down to Bryson Denson, one-on-one underneath, misses the shot, but gets the contact.
Second time already here in the first few minutes that Denson gets the ball to the rim and gets to the free throw line.
And if your model, you like having him at the free throw line, did a great job in the championship game, had some clutch free throws at the end of the game that helped them get the opportunity they had to go to overtime. First shot on the way. That one's going to rattle in. Not as pretty as the first two, but still as effective.
As long as they drop.
Exactly. So we know the girls' opponent coming up. It'll probably be on Friday. I haven't heard a game time or anything just yet. Second shot is going to go in and out for Denson. His first miss from the free throw line, but the girls are going to play Central out of Macon. There's a pass down to a guy that just did a little backdoor cut into the paint. They get it inside, going to bounce his way in, stripped by Chase Allen.
Great defense there by Allen.
Blue Devils come back the other way. Nice ball movement to Stevie Dallas on the left wing side. Now they're going to go back up top to Bryson Denson. He'll drive towards the lane, had the ball stripped, going coast to coast. Jeff Davis off the glass. Missing the shot was Tobler. Second look is blocked by Denson.
I think he got a little ball, a little player.
I think you're right. So that young man's going to the free throw line. That's Elijah Tobler. Is that how you say his name? Tobler, yeah. So 2 shots for him. Model leads at 8-2, by the way, for our folks listening on the radio that don't have the score visual that we do on the video. Shot is up and through. Make it 8-3.
And Noah Travis sat a little bit in that region championship game. Good to see him moving around, looking like he's 100% out there.
Absolutely. Second shot on the way for Tobler, and that one's through. He makes them both, and that cuts it to a 4-point game. Stevie Dallas, Noah Travis. A little bit of pressure here from Jeff Davis. Model trying to work around it. They get to John Mason just in time. He works left wing side, gives it up to Stevie. Now on to Noah. Right wing side, they go to Bryson Denson. Bryson surveys the floor. He's going to go up top, finds Dallas. Here's Noah Travis for 3 and in. Wow.
Oh, my. If Stevie Dallas and Noah Travis start hot, look out.
Yeah, you're going to have a problem if that is the case. 11-4, the Blue Devils up by 7. Yellow Jackets with the basketball. I like those Yellow Jackets uniforms.
I do.
Those are sharp. Yellow Jackets with the basketball, working at right wing side over near the slot. Now up top, going to drive the lane. Shot up, and that one's going to rattle in. That was an excellent move to the bucket yet again by Tobler.
The Jackets bringing pressure. They've got Stevie Dallas trapped.
And is that going to be a...
They called a foul?
Okay.
Yep.
They got 5 on that one. That's Tobler. And so John Mason is going to send things in motion on offense here for the Blue Devils. Still pressure coming here from the Yellow Jackets. Blue Devils will try to beat this press. Right now, Dallas is trapped. They get it to Noah Travis. Nice pass to a wide open. Allen goes in and gets blocked. His eyes got big, looked like he was going up for the jam, and he got clobbered.
That was a hard foul. And I said last night, if you're going to foul, foul with purpose. Don't foul dirty. Foul with purpose. That young man certainly didn't allow Chase Allen to make the shot.
No, he did not. He started to elevate. Defender got there right as he was going up, and now he's at the free throw line. First shot is going to rattle in.
Soft touch from the senior.
So the Blue Devils early in this effort are 4 of 6, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 4 of 6 rather. Misses that second one. And now here comes the Yellow Jackets the other way. They lose the handle, but it was tipped, I believe, by John Mason. And so we're going to see the Yellow Jackets inbound the ball. Tobler's got it, surveys the floor, heaves it up to about mid-court, and he's going to find Benjamin. Benjamin at the top of the key with it, sends it right wing side, thought about the 3. Defense was in his face, and that's a turnover there for Jeff Davis. What was the call? Did you catch that?
I did not. I was shielded by the rowdy student section down there, which I'm glad they're here supporting their team.
Indeed. We got a great environment and atmosphere for the basketball game tonight. Good crowd on hand. And John Mason set to inbound the ball for the Blue Devils. He's going to find Noah Travis. Travis trapped in the corner, so he gets it to Stevie Dallas. Nice pass to Bryson Denson. Drives in. Lost the handle to Chase Allen. He puts it up and scores. I don't know that that was intentionally a pass.
I mean, it was too easy there. Allen just found the ball in the right place on the court and dropped it in with a little hook.
Hands 3 ball on the other end. That's an air ball. Outlet pass to Noah Travis. Drives off the glass. Great move.
Yeah, absolutely. Did a nice little sidestep there to shield himself from the defender and get that ball up off the glass.
Didn't panic, could hear footsteps, made a great play. Yellow Jackets with the ball trailing 16-6. Model out to a 10-point lead. Little jump shot blocked by Allen. And getting the ball back. Nope, poke free. Eventually Jeff Davis retains possession. And that's a traveling call.
We're gonna have a substitution. Owen Mathis into the game for Stevie Dallas.
And so the Blue Devils get set to inbound the ball. They lead it by 10. We're at the 3:11 mark of the first quarter. I don't know about you, Ian, but you get used to having 2 games a night. And so when we got done yesterday, I'm like, somebody play another basketball game.
Right.
We shouldn't be done yet.
I went home and watched some basketball.
And I know you were a happy man as a Florida fan.
I was a happy man.
Wow. Well, we got a timeout. Let's take it as well. Model up 16-6 over the visiting Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. We're back in 30 seconds.
Attorney Stephen Woodard is pleased to help support this broadcast. Contact Mr. Woodard for your estate planning needs at area code 706-291-7050.
Model inbounds the ball. Chaden Woodley and off the bench fires it to the right wing side. Noah Mathis, Noah Travis wide open. Yes, sir. Knocks down another 3.
Model Blue Devils mean business tonight. The sharp shooting guards 3 for 3 from behind the arc in the first quarter.
That's pretty incredible. Noah Travis with 7 points so far, leads all scorers in the ball game. Yellow Jackets got their hands full so far tonight.
Yes, they do.
Yellow Jackets going to feed it to the free throw line. Shot is up off the back iron. Collecting the long rebound is going to be Owen Mathis. Gives it off to Bryson Denson. Now to Noah. Over to Owen Mathis. Now kicks it out. Bryson Denson for 3 and in. 4-4-4.
My goodness. Laser sharp focus from Model.
Model up 22-6. Yellow Jackets with the basketball. 3 ball on the other side, and that one is in. He's able to score. Malachi Smith for 3.
Yeah, nice looking jump shot there.
2 minutes and 8 seconds. The lob and the jam opportunity for Chase Allen. Took the lob from Woodley, missed the shot, but it got the fans excited and on their feet. Long 3 ball on the other end. That one's off the mark. Wow.
Yeah, I thought that one was going down.
3 ball for Noah Travis and in! 3 for 3 and 5 for 5 for the team from behind the arc.
This
wow.
place is going to erupt.
Long 3 on the other end. That one's an air ball and goes out of bounds. It's coming back to the Blue Devils. When's the last time you've seen a team come out shooting this hot?
I mean, smoking guns.
Golly. Wow. Chaden Woodley surveys the floor. Pressure coming. Noah Travis trapped. Needs some help. Tries to get it to Owen Mathis. Lost it for a second. Bryson Denson pokes it down to Woodley. A little bit out of control, but they're able to retain possession.
All worked out in the end.
Chaden Woodley with the ball. Lobs it inside. Chase Allen posts up and scores.
Drops his second field goal of the night.
Third. And now the Yellow Jackets going to bring it up the floor. Wow, this has been an unbelievable first quarter. Long 2, that one's off back iron. Owen Mathis feeds it down to Chaden Woodley. Now to Noah Travis, thought about the 3, little pump fake there. Sends it back to Woodley, he surveys the floor. Woodley going back to Owen Mathis. Now to Noah Travis on the right wing side in front of the Yellow Jackets bench. He directs traffic. Now no look pass left wing side. Denson thought about the 3, leaves it off for Allen, misses the shot.
That was almost too good to be true. Allen I think he rushed his shot a little bit.
Bounce pass underneath. He stepped on the baseline.
He did. Shot clock will be off. Thomas Patterson, the sorghum syrup warrior, checks into the game along with Stevie Dallas. and John Mason.
And Chatham Woodley gets ready to inbound the ball here for the Blue Devils. He surveys the floor. Pressure here from the Yellow Jackets. They get it into Mason. Mason is now trapped in the corner, bounces it out to Stevie Dallas. He looks down the floor trying to get it to somebody, finds Woodley, nearly has his pocket pick. Now back to Dallas. 18 seconds on the clock remaining in the first quarter. Now 15 seconds to work with. 27-9, Model leads it. Stevie Dallas now going to move. Tries to work around the screen from Patterson. Drives towards the lane. Gets blocked trying to go up. Patterson collects the ball though. And he gets it out. John Mason at the buzzer. And it goes in and out. I thought that was going in.
It was halfway down. Rimmed out. What a quarter.
Wow. Model Blue Devils lead it after one, 27-9 over the visiting Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. We're stepping out for 1 minute, back for the second quarter after these messages.
Welcome to Shannon Pharmacy, proudly serving the Shannon community since 2004. We're your small, full-service pharmacy with a big heart, offering friendly, professional service and a caring community feel. Whether you need prescriptions filled, expert advice, or health products, we're here for you. Experience the difference at Shannon Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Visit us today. Crestview Angus, your source for premium locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today.
All right, we welcome you back here. Live coverage of Model basketball, Woodard Gymnasium. Model with the basketball. Chase Allen with it at the top of the key. Sends it left wing side, gets it to Bryson Denson, lobs it underneath, trying to get it to Allen. Ball is going to be deflected, and the Yellow Jackets are going to bring it back up the floor. They send it to the near side on the sidelines on the Woodard Gymnasium logo. Working from left to right, the Yellow Jackets are trailing 27-9. They're going to work towards the paint. Now back out around the perimeter in front of the Model bench. Now go back up top into the lane. Little runner, and that one goes in and out. Chase Allen gets another rebound. Now Model wants to run. Denson off the glass, through and one.
Third time's the charm. He's gotten fouled 3 times going to the rack. Hadn't been able to get the basket. What's the call?
Going to get a look at the replay, see if we can see what happened there. I don't know.
Waved off the basket.
Interesting. Well, Yellow Jackets come back the other way with it, and Benjamin's got the ball. He's going to leave it off for a teammate. Now between the circles, Benjamin dribbling, sends it over to the near side to Bryant. Now back up to Benjamin, lost the handle momentarily. Now he starts to work, fires it to another teammate, drives the lane, one pass off the glass, misses the opportunity. Chase Allen collects the rebound. A walk was called on Bryson Denson for the shot. Thank you, Nathan. Now back up top to Bryson, gets it over to John Mason on the right wing side. Now back around, Noah Travis, Bryson Denson left wing side. Now to a cutting John Mason, reverse layup and through.
Nifty move from John Mason.
And that's
underneath the basket, high off the glass and in.
First bucket of the second quarter, not quite 2 minutes into the quarter. Pass is going to be blocked by John Mason and batted out of bounds. Coach Travis felt like it was tipped by one of the Jeff Davis players, it looks like, but official did not see it that way. Latrell Sellers sends it in motion here for the Yellow Jackets. Dribbling the ball in front of the Model bench. With it right now is, well, I can't catch his number, 23, Benjamin. Now they go up top, working it down low. Lost the handle momentarily, got the shot up. Putback is going to go, and that was J.T. Bryant.
Yeah, good follow. Offensive rebound and a putback. And I really didn't feel like it was what did the Yellow Jackets do wrong. Model just did everything right in the first quarter.
Bryson Denson off the glass, misses the shot. No, I agree with you 100%. Yellow Jackets across the timeline, work into the paint. Shot's going to be blocked, and there might have been a little bit of body contact there, I think, from Allen.
Yep, no good. The first on Allen.
And so free throws coming up here for number 2, Malachi Smith. His first trip to the line, second trip to the line here for the Yellow Jackets. By the way, they trail 29-11. Shot on the way. That one's going to roll off the rim. He gets ready for a second free throw. So one more coming up for Malachi Smith. And he goes through his routine, puts it up, and that one's off the front of the rim. Rebounds collected by who? Chase Allen. Noah Travis across the timeline, dribbles in front of the Jeff Davis bench. Now on to Bryson Denson at the top of the key, gives it to the high post, and Chase Allen, he stands at the elbow with it, gives it off to Stevie Dallas, goes to the free throw line, no look pass to Bryson Denson. 3-ball is in. Wow.
6 for 7 from behind the arc.
Second made 3 for Bryson Denson. He's got 9 points. And here comes Jeff Davis on the other end. 3-ball in the air, and that was a good shot by Malachi Smith. His second 3 of the night.
Yeah, quick answer there. Strip the net.
All right, 5:01 left to go, second quarter. Model 32, Yellow Jackets 14. We're back in 30 seconds.
Attorney Stephen Woodard is pleased to help support this broadcast. Contact Mr. Woodard for your estate planning needs at area code 706-291-7050.
We welcome you back into live coverage provided by Northwest Georgia Media and WLAQ, presented by Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales of the GHSA Class A Division I Boys State Basketball Championship. First round edition, Model Blue Devils hosting Jeff Davis. The Yellow Jackets and the Blue Devils are up 32-14 with 5 minutes and 1 second on the clock remaining in the first half.
Offensive explosion in the first quarter.
I think that's a good way to describe it there, Ian. Right on the money. And here's Stevie Dallas on the left wing trying to add to it. Gives it up to Noah Travis at the top of the key. John Mason right wing. They're working around to the left side, reversing it over to Noah Travis. And now he dribbles up top, leaving it for Stevie Dallas. Now right wing corner, John Mason. Noah Travis up top to Stevie. Now to Bryson. They lob it inside. Chase Allen trying to post up underneath, and he gets fouled.
Yeah, kind of got bailed out there. It's a strong move, but he was not in a position to score. They hacked him. He'll get back to the line. He does a great job of doing that, forcing the issue.
I think he might have been a little further away from the basket than he realized,
yeah.
you know. It's what it looked like to me, but and then he turned around. It's like, oh. Shot on the way, and that one's in for Chase Allen. He is 2 of 3 from the charity stripe with 1 more coming up. So Allen goes through his routine, puts up another one, and scores again. Ian Allen's got 9 points in this game.
Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's loud. Had he hit that alley-oop, it would have been really loud.
You're not kidding. Highlight reel stuff. Long 3 on the other end, and that one's in. Nice touch on the 3 from J.J. Benjamin.
Yeah, Jeff Davis has some sharp shooters.
They really do. 34-17 is your score. Right now, Model's got them doubled up. And to a cutting John Mason, and
nice.
lays it in.
What a move. Caught him napping there. Allen took it on the block. Mason slashes to the basket. And Allen finds Mason for the easy layup.
And here's Jeff Davis on the other end from the free throw line. They kick it back out to around the perimeter. Now left wing side they go. Wanted that look at the 3 from the left side. Didn't get it. Defense was there. Right now with the ball is J.J. Benjamin. Shot from the free throw line. That one's going to be short there for Bryant, and the rebound goes to Model. 3.5 minute mark officially now of the second quarter. Model leads at 36-17. They go to the high post and Chase Allen. He sends it right wing side to Bryson Denson. He starts to work around a screen, puts up a little jumper. That one goes in and out. And the Yellow Jackets have the rebound, head the other way. onto the other side of the floor. Baseline dribble and scores on the runner. That was J.J. Bryant.
Bryant with a soft touch there, a little teardrop.
Lob over to Bryson Denson. Fires it back out to a wide open Noah Travis. Can't leave him that open, folks.
7, 4, 8
He will
behind
make
the arc.
Pay.
He's 3 for 3, 4 for 4? What?
He is 4 for 4.
4, yeah. Wow.
14 points for Noah Travis. Shot from the free throw line on the other end off the back of the rim. And the rebound goes to Noah Travis. Travis across the timeline, gives it to John Mason. Leaves it off for Bryson Denson. Drives in, nice spin move off the glass. Jackets coming out with it with Sellers. And now a 3-ball on the other end is off the mark. We got a whistle and a foul. I think that's going to go against Sellers. It is.
Boy, Jacob Travis, you got a 20-point lead. He's coaching them like they're down by 20. I love it.
Unbelievable. 39-19 is your score. 2:24 left to go in the first half. And there's just, when you're in this situation and the season is on the line for the team that loses, there's not a lead that's big enough. Bryson Denson over to Chaden Woodley. They get it to the high post and Chase Allen. Allen hands it off. There's Noah Travis for 3, and it's in.
5 for 5 from 3 for him. And now 9 for 10 from behind the arc.
That's incredible. Yellow Jackets with the ball, driving into the lane. Little scoop shot is missed. Chase Allen with another rebound. And he'll bring it back the other way for the Blue Devils. They send it right wing side. Stevie Dallas now to Chaden Woodley in the slot. Back up top, around to Noah Travis, trying to get it to the man with a hot hand. Bounce pass to Woodley and scores. What a great pass from Chase Allen to Woodley, and the finish.
Every aspect of the game is popping for the Model in the first half.
Yellow Jackets with the ball. They go towards the low block. Little jump shot is missed. Noah Travis has got the rebound. Here come the Blue Devils. Long pass to the left wing side to Woodley. Drives into the lane, goes in, scoops it up, and in.
Watch out for the diaper dandy. He can get in there and contribute. We know it.
He really can. 4 quick points for Woodley here in the second quarter. And Model leads at 46-19. We're officially under a minute to go in the second quarter, almost halftime. Yellow Jackets with the ball in front of the Model bench. They'll spin around, go to left wing side. Bounces it to the baseline. He'll try to back his way in. Turns, looking for some help. Finds a cutting player who goes in and gets slammed by Allen. That was inadvertent.
Yeah, a good pump fake got Allen in the air. And sometimes you make a good move and you pay for it physically.
You really do. And so Malachi Smith, who is 0 for 2 from the free throw line, is back at the stripe again for the second time in the second quarter. First free throw from him is 3.
Thomas Patterson comes in. Chase Allen will probably, 45 seconds. He'll definitely set the rest of this half out to avoid any further foul trouble.
Malachi Smith with one more free throw coming up. Second shot in the air, and that one rattles off the rim. Collecting the rebound is Chaden Woodley. Outlet pass down to Bryson Denson. He goes left wing side. Now going to fire it up top to Stevie Dallas. He surveys the floor. Will set up the half-court offense. High post to Thomas Patterson. He turns. Going to hand it right back to Stevie Dallas. Drives into the lane. Feeds it back to Noah Travis. They're right on top of him that time. Inside to Patterson. Turns. Fires it out to an open Noah. And in! He made another one!
Heat check. Heat check on the floor. Somebody needs to cool off. Well, I don't want them to, but if you're Jeff Davis, you need a fire hose.
6 for 6. Shot on the way, and that one's in and out for the Yellow Jackets. 3 seconds on the clock. Noah Travis with a heave from 3/4, and that one is a miss.
Half expected him to make that one.
I did too.
We're not going to count that one against him. It was a half-court shot. He's 6 for 6.
I'm with you 100% on that. Well, the Model Blue Devils with a very successful first half of basketball here in the first round. They lead at 49-20 over Jeff Davis. We're going to take a break, catch our breath. We'll come back for the halftime show after a 3-minute break. We'll be right back.
Crestview Angus, your source for premium locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today. Welcome to Shannon Pharmacy, proudly serving the Shannon community since 2004. We're your small, full-service pharmacy with a big heart, offering friendly, professional service and a caring community feel. Whether you need prescriptions filled, expert advice, or health products, we're here for you. Experience the difference at Shannon Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Visit us today. Attorney Stephen Woodard is pleased to help support this broadcast. Contact Mr. Woodard for your estate planning needs at area code 706-291-7050. WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706.
Welcome back into the halftime show live from Woodard Gymnasium, and tonight it is the scene of the GHSA Class A Division I Boys State Basketball Championship Tournament first round. Model hosting Jeff Davis, and the Blue Devils just lit it up in the first half of the game to the tune of a 49-20 lead. And when you look at the numbers there from the first half, Ian, 9 made threes there for the Blue Devils. It was like they couldn't miss, and they were also good from the stripe. They were 6 of 8 from the free throw line. It was an excellent first half.
I think your pencil was smoking.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness. Yeah. I'm going to run out of lead here from this pencil because having to write down all the 3 balls made by the Blue Devils there in the first half. But again, your score at halftime, 49-20 in favor of the Blue Devils. Let's go ahead and run down the scoring real quick. We're going to start with Jeff Davis, the visiting Yellow Jackets from Hazelhurst, Georgia, 259 miles away. And they would pick up 4 points from J.T. Bryant. They picked up 7 points from their leading scorer, Malachi Smith, knocked down a couple of threes, 1 in each quarter. 4 points for Elijah Tobler, 2 points for Latrell Sellers, and 3 points off a three-pointer in the second quarter for J.J. Benjamin. Meanwhile, for the Blue Devils, this is going to be fun to talk about.
With this. Let's go.
John Mason had a couple of buckets in the second quarter for 4 points. 3 points for Stevie Dallas, made the opening shot of the game on a three-pointer. You would have 9 points apiece for Bryson Denson and Chase Allen. Bryson Denson knocked down a couple of threes as well as 3 free throws. You had 4 points for Chaden Woodley off the bench in the second quarter, but the leading scorer in this game with 20 points, he made 6 3-point shots. Every attempt that he had from three-point range, except for a three-quarters court shot, which we're not counting, he made every single one of them, and also another field goal. So he had 11 points there in the first quarter, 9 points off of 3 threes in the second quarter. Noah Travis with 20 points in the first half.
I'd say the senior wants to take this team on a deep playoff run. They came out, everybody was playing at a high level. But shooting the lights out, playing great defense, making the extra passes, everything you want. Now, Milt Travis will find some flaws in there because he can always find something to coach him up on. But that was about as impressive of a half of basketball as you could ask for if you're a Model fan.
No question about that. That was just an excellent half of basketball. Of course, you know, we said we were going to talk a little bit of tournament history about these two teams. And it's been a couple years since Jeff Davis has made it to the playoffs, so they checked that box this year, getting back to the playoffs. This is a pretty good basketball team, but they're going up against a Model team that is clicking on all cylinders, playing with a tremendous amount of confidence. They caught the Blue Devils at the absolute worst time.
Yeah, you know, get on the bus, ride 4.5 hours, and then watch your opponent just burn the nets from behind the arc for 2 quarters. And there's a whole half of basketball to play. Anything can happen. But, boy, they've built themselves a nice 29-point lead.
They really have, and I do want to mention this before we take our final break of the half. The winner of this game is going to play the winner of the Thomasville at East Lawrence game, which is taking place today. So we may see if we can do a little bit of check and find a score on that one for you, find out who the opponent's going to be. Both Model teams, of course, picked up the 3 seed in the tournament, so by virtue of that, they will host all the way to the semifinals should they make it to that point. point. So the Blue Devils have the opportunity, if they can keep winning, to play 2 more games here at home.
That's awesome.
Which is incredible.
Which is great for everybody, but especially the seniors.
It really, truly is. So anyway, we've got about 2 minutes and 50 seconds left of halftime, so we better take another quick break. Model Blue Devils up 49-20 over Jeff Davis. We will step out for 2.5 minutes, come back for the second half. We'll return.
Introducing the new Onward high-performance lithium-ion personal transportation vehicle from Club Car. When it comes to style, power, and performance, look no further. The Onward HP lithium-ion exceeds expectations with impressive hill climbing performance and high-power acceleration. No other vehicle in the industry can compete. Our automotive quality, self-contained battery is protected by a corrosion-resistant and watertight steel case. This state-of-the-art battery is maintenance-free. And with an industry-leading 6-year battery warranty, you can rest easy knowing your Onward HP lithium-ion is ready when you are. Welcome to the next era of Club Car innovation.
WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service. Welcome to Shannon Pharmacy, proudly serving the Shannon community since 2004. We're your small, full-service pharmacy with a big heart, offering friendly, professional service and a caring community feel. Whether you need prescriptions filled, expert advice, or health products, we're here for you. Experience the difference at Shannon Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Visit us today. Attorney Stephen Woodard is pleased to help support this broadcast. Contact Mr. Woodard for your estate planning needs at area code 706-291-7050.
All right, folks, the Model Blue Devils up 49-20. There's the buzzer. We're getting ready to start the second half of this basketball game. I got a little trivia that I came across today, which I thought was kind of interesting. I mentioned to you earlier in the broadcast that Thomas McAvoy was once the coach of the Rome Lady Wolves. So he coached the girls team there for, I think, a couple of seasons. And one of those years, they made it to the Elite Eight. There's only one other coach that has taken the Rome Wolves girls basketball team to the Elite Eight. And he is in this building tonight.
How about
Do you
that?
know who it is? I'll tell you, it is the principal of Model High School, Kevin Strickland.
How about that?
Yep, he was the girls' coach out at Rome for a long time, did a tremendous job with that team, and I thought that was kind of interesting when I was digging around for stuff to talk about in the broadcast. There is a shot underneath that is missed. John Mason is going to pick up the rebound, and the Blue Devils are coming back the other way. There's a website that's called the Georgia Basketball Project, and it's not necessarily, long three for Stevie Dallas. That one's off the front of the rim. And here's a scoop shot from Bryson Denson as the follow-up. It's missed, but you can find all kind of goodies on the Georgia High School Basketball Project site. A little reference there for people if they like to look stuff up like that. A little shot underneath, and that one's going to rattle in. First bucket of the second half is for Malachi Smith and Jeff Davis, rather. I said Jefferson Davis because Jeff Davis County is named after Jefferson Davis.
Yes, yes. And that time, John Mason stepped on the line, kind of double clutched his inbound pass. So that was a turnover from Model.
Ball thrown in the backcourt to J.T. Bryant. Little runner for him. Misses the shot, and Chase Allen collects the rebound. Outlet pass here to Stevie Dallas. One-on-one underneath. Fake. Puts it up. Misses the shot. And the ball is tipped out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, no. Stay on this end of the floor with the Model Blue Devils.
So Stevie Dallas surveys the floor here for the Blue Devils as he gets ready to inbound the ball. On the floor for the Blue Devils, you've got Dallas, Mason, Allen, Denson, and Noah Travis, the original starters. 3-ball in the air. That one's going to rim out. Looks like the Blue Devils have cooled off a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes a break will do that to you.
And here comes a little runner. Block shot by the Blue Devils. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Devils.
Heads-up play there by J.T. Bryant as he saw Chase Allen tipped it. He let it roll out of bounds and stay with the Yellow Jackets.
Benjamin triggers it in motion on the right wing side, and backing up with the ball are the Yellow Jackets. Stolen away by Denson. Fires it over to Stevie Dallas into Allen. He gets fouled on his way up. He was not happy about that.
Yeah, that was a push. That was a push, and Allen was hot, and he had every right to be. He had every right to be. I'm all for a foul with purpose, but shoving a player as they're going to the basket that's dangerous.
Oh, yeah. We got another look at that. And Allen talking with the official right now as he gets ready to shoot free throws.
And they're going to cut. Right call by the referees here.
So a technical is called, and now we'll see Chase Allen shoot a couple of shots. And then obviously the Blue Devils will have the ball. First shot is through. He knocks it down. So one more coming up here for Chase. Model leads at 50-22. And the next one rattles in. It didn't want to, but it eventually did. And so now the Blue Devils will get to inbound underneath their own basket as well. Stevie Dallas going to trigger it in motion here for the Blue Devils. And he will fire it in, trying to get it to Mason. Pass is picked off by Sellers and stolen right back away by Noah Travis on the other end as the ball was poked loose.
Yeah, we hadn't seen Noah pull one yet.
We have not. Perhaps we will here in just a couple of moments.
I imagine when he gets his shot, he'll take it.
Chase Allen's got the ball at the top of the key, surveying the floor. Going to find Stevie Dallas in the slot on the near side. Now into John Mason. Bounce pass, no look to Noah Travis. Back around to Travis. Right wing, they go to Denson. Denson, the lob to Stevie Dallas. Shakes off the defender. Off balance shot. Misses the shot. Just barely, though.
Yeah, Dallas has been on target. It just hasn't dropped for him. Over three from behind the arc here in this third quarter.
All right, the Yellow Jackets with the ball. Sellers going to drive baseline. Ball's poked out of bounds by the Blue Devils. And so we get ready for J.J. Benjamin to inbound the ball here for the Yellow Jackets. He surveys the floor. He's going to try to bounce it in. It goes off John Mason's knee. So obviously it stays with the Yellow Jackets. And big crowd on hand here for this game tonight. It's just a great first round atmosphere. But obviously as you move along through the playoffs, it gets ratcheted up every night.
Absolutely.
And there's a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Denson, I believe. Yeah, I tell people this all the time. If you've never been to a playoff game or really any game at the home of the Blue Devils inside Woodard Gymnasium, I'd put this atmosphere up against just about anywhere. Maybe anywhere. Lob inside. John Mason takes the pass, gives it off to Noah Travis, works his way to the left wing side, now leaves it off for Mason. He's between the circles, gives it off to a wide open Stevie Dallas, and that one's off the back of the rim.
Yeah.
Just a little bit too strong.
Wide open.
Driving is Benjamin, and that's going to be an offensive foul, I believe. Maybe not.
They're going to talk about it. I thought he lost it off of his knee, and it was just going the other way, but they're going to reverse it.
All right, so we get ready for the Yellow Jackets to inbound the ball. Bryant surveys the floor, and he's going to try to get it in. And John Mason picks off the pass. That was a heater, too.
Yeah.
Noah Travis, left wing side to a wide open Stevie. Long range three this time. Dialed
Keep
in.
shooting.
Yes, sir. Second made three of the night for Stevie.
10th triple overall for the Model Blue Devils.
Impressive night from three-point land. Ball poked out of bounds by the Blue Devils. And so the Yellow Jackets will inbound the ball. Chaden Woodley's going to check in for John Mason. So right now you got 4 of the 5 original starters in for the Blue Devils, plus Chaden Woodley. Elijah Tobler set the trigger and in motion for the Yellow Jackets. He is going to try to lob it into the backcourt. Successfully does so. Got it up a little bit higher that time. And now from the free throw line, Sellers knocks down the 2.
Soft touch from the big man.
So Latrell Sellers gets the second bucket of the half here for the Yellow Jackets. We're almost midway through the third quarter, and Woodley for 3 off the front of the rim. Malachi Smith with it here for the Yellow Jackets. Little runner, and that one's going to rattle through. You know, Malachi's got 11 points in the game here for the Yellow Jackets. Stevie Dallas across the timeline to Chaden Woodley. Tries to lob it to Chase Allen. Ball is poked out of bounds there by the Yellow Jackets.
Fight for the ball. Quick collapse down, double team Chase Allen.
Stevie Dallas surveying the floor, ready to send things in motion on offense for the Blue Devils. He finds Chase Allen in front of the model bench. Now back to Stevie Dallas. Thought about the 3. Now he's going to back up, reset the offense for the Blue Devils. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Chaden Woodley pulls the string on a 3, misses the shot. And that's out of bounds.
Dallas went up with the larger Sellers to get that rebound, fought for it, knocked it out of bounds.
So 3:48 left to go in the third quarter. Model leads at 54-26 over Jeff Davis. 3 ball on the other end. That one's an air ball. Pass is going to go to Stevie Dallas. Now inside to Chase, and he rolls it in. Boy, what a shot.
Nice feed there as well. Great transition opportunity taken advantage of.
So Model up by 30, 56-26. There's a long-range 3 on the other end. Left it short. Rebound by Chaden Woodley. Drives down the floor. Gives it to Stevie Dallas. Reverse layup and in.
Great body control there by the senior.
Had a little English on it. Hung on the rim and rolled in. Shot is blocked by Chase Allen, but some contact, I suppose.
I think they're going to get Woodley with the foul. Yep.
And so free throws coming up here for A.J. Sampson. This is the first time that he's been to the free throw line of the ball game. First attempts of the second half here for Jeff Davis. First shot's on the way, and that one's through. He gets ready for the second free throw. Checking into the game for the Yellow Jackets is going to be Mark Durden. That's his name. Yeah. Second shot on the way, and that one's going to rattle off the rim. Collecting the rebounds, Chaden Woodley gives it to Bryson Denson. So Denson across the stripe with it, dribbles, sends it right wing side to Dallas. Fires a pass inside to Chase Allen to Noah Travis, and he scores.
Oh, my goodness, lucky number 7. 7 for 7 from behind the arc, and that forces a Yellow Jacket timeout.
23 points in the game for Noah Travis. Model 61, Yellow Jackets 27, 2:50 left to go third quarter. We're back in 30 seconds. Man.
Attorney Stephen Woodard is pleased to help support this broadcast. Contact Mr. Woodard for your estate planning needs at area code 706-291-7050.
Well, Ian, during the break, we just got a nice piece of information from the sports editor of the Rome News Tribune, Zeke Palermo.
Yeah, he told us that the next rebound that Chase Allen collects will give him a double-double on the night.
Shot for Sellers is through for the Yellow Jackets.
And we don't keep all the stats here as we call the game, but I'd imagine Chase Allen averages a double-double.
I would think so, yeah. Now to the right wing side. Stevie Dallas for three. A little bit off the line there for him. Outlet pass down to Sellers. Going to drive inside. Gets blocked by Chase Allen. And that was a monster block.
Yeah, there's blocks and then there's swats.
Ooh.
And that one was swatted as he skies up and sends it over to the sideline. What a play.
Man. And so the Yellow Jackets will inbound the ball. They have to go to the backcourt in order to do it. They get it to Durden, who's going to bring it back across midcourt. After taking the pass, gives it off to Smith. Smith is going to send it to Sellers, kicks it out, trying to get a look at a three. Now back to Sellers, turns, shoots from the free throw line, and knocks it through. He's got a nice touch.
Yeah, Sellers has got a soft touch for a big guy.
He really does. He's got 8 points in the game. 3 of his buckets have come here in the third quarter. That cuts it to a 30-point game, by the way. Owen Mathis with the ball for Model, sends it right wing side to John Mason. Mason will pick up his dribble, surveys the floor, and is going to fire it inside to Chase Allen. Turns, shoots, misses the shot, gets his own rebound for the double-double, misses the shot. The third try is the charm.
Gets his double-double, gets the bucket, and has an opportunity for the three-point play.
Indeed he does. Model leads at 63-31, 1:36 left to go in the third quarter. Chase Allen from the free throw line, and that one's short. Rebound going to be picked up by Tobler here for the Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets come back across the midcourt stripe in the hands of Smith. Smith between the circles, feeds it to Sellers, goes left wing side with the pass to Durden. He surveys the floor, sends it back up top. Now Sellers from the free throw line, fires it left wing side, driving with the ball, a kick out, trying to get an open shot. Here's a little jump shot, missed, and the ball ping pongs off a couple of players. Model comes out with it. Bryson Denson across the stripe. Owen Mathis fires the three off the back of the rim, won't go. Rebound taken though by Bryson Denson. He'll turn around, shoot off the glass and through.
Denson just has a knack for finishing at the hoop, doesn't he?
He really does,
Yeah.
and he was underneath the basket, had to work his way back in front and made a nice shot.
It's Model ball.
Pass got away there from Jeff Davis. And now the Blue Devils will inbound the ball and bring it back up the floor, leading at 65-31 with 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Owen Mathis with the basketball. He's going to send it inside to Chase Allen, surveys the floor, decides to spin. Jump shot is through.
Strong move from Chase Allen.
And now Jeff Davis on the other end with a heave. That one's off the back of the rim, won't go. Shot clock is dark, by the way. Jeff Davis gets a rebound. They send it left wing side. With the basketball is Tobler. Tobler going to send it inside. Now right back to Tobler. A little give and go. Now back out to Sellers. Puts up the three, and that one's going to rattle off the rim. John Mason kept it in bounds. 2 seconds on the clock, and a heave off the mark, and that is the end of the third quarter. The Blue Devils are going to lead it going into the final frame by the score of 67-31. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back.
You look exhausted. Dude, my to-do list got the best of me. I finally sharpened the blade, trimmed the yard, raked the leaves, and then I mowed.
Yeah, me too.
Get out. You're not even breaking a sweat.
I know. My grasshopper trimmed around the yard, power vacked the leaves, and then mowed. I did all of it without leaving my seat.
I gotta get a grasshopper.
Finish fall cleanup and be ready for winter with a grasshopper mower.
Here we go again.
Crestview Angus, your source for premium locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today.
John Mason with the ball, gives it off to Stevie Dallas. We're underway in the final frame, and we've got a shortened fourth quarter of the basketball game. Ball is poked loose by Jeff Davis, and now the Yellow Jackets bring it back the other way. Going to fire a 3 from long range. That one's off the back of the rim. And Allen went kind of over the back there.
Yeah, that'll be his third foul. Had two there in the second quarter. Managed to keep the slate clean in the third, but he picks up his third. But I think they're safe.
I think they are. J.J. Benjamin is going to inbound the ball here for the Yellow Jackets. They get it to the low block, muscles in, and scores. That was a good effort there by A.J. Sampson for his first field goal of the game.
A.J. Sampson's long.
He really is. About 6'5".
Just a sophomore.
John Mason going to bounce it over to the near side, and Stevie Dallas, 5:18 left to go in the shortened ball game. As we mentioned, a 6-minute quarter here for the final frame. John Mason with the ball, now going to dribble across the lane, and it looks like Model is happy to try to eat some clock here, Ian. Stevie Dallas with the ball, 5 seconds on the shot clock, fires the 3,
Why
and
not?
it rattles in.
Why not? It's a 3-point party tonight. That's the 11th tray of the night.
Sellers on the other end, left it short, went on the bottom of the rim. John Mason with the ball, gives it off to Noah Travis. 70-33, the Blue Devils dominating this basketball game, which is what you would expect from a 3 seed playing a 30 seed, but Stevie Dallas has got the ball. They've looked really good doing it. Noah Travis on a John Mason, bounces underneath to Chase Allen. That one rolls off the front of the rim. And the Yellow Jackets will pass it cross court underneath, shakes off the defender, and right into his back. 3 guys went down there.
Yeah, they did. And they got Chase Allen. That'll be his 4th.
And so JT Bryant goes to the free throw line for the first time of the game, shooting 2 shots.
And we got a trio of subs coming in from Model. You got Chaden Woodley, Thomas Patterson, and Owen Mathis ready to come in after this shot.
And the free throw is in. The subs come into the game.
Out go Noah, John Mason, and Chase Allen.
And they get a big round of applause here from the home crowd as they exit the game, probably for the last time. We'll see.
If you're Jeff Davis, you're just glad Noah Travis quit shooting the ball.
Exactly. I mean, I thought for a minute there we might be looking at century mark of this game, the way things were going in the first half. Right wing side, they go to Owen Mathis. Mathis with the ball, going to fire it over to Stevie Dallas. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Fires the long range 3, misses. Thomas Patterson collects the rebound. Chaden Woodley decides to dribble baseline, leaves it off for Dallas. Inside to Patterson. He'll try to post up. Gets clogged up by a couple of defenders. Stevie Dallas for 3, misses the shot. Woodley collects the rebound, loses the handle. There's that hook shot from Patterson, misses. And the rebound goes to the Yellow Jackets.
Good effort there from Model, just couldn't get the bucket to fall.
Yellow Jackets from the free throw line. Sellers, that's his sweet spot, but he misses this time. Chaden Woodley now to Owen Mathis. He'll dribble across the lane, gives it off to Stevie Dallas. He'll back up in front of the Model bench. Almost to the 3-minute mark of this game.
This one went by in a flash.
Really did. Ball went loose in the backcourt, tipped by the Yellow Jackets, so Model still has it. They send it left wing side. Mathis tries to leave it for Patterson. The pass is picked off after a deflection. And here come the Yellow Jackets into the paint. Scoop shot missed. The tip-in opportunity is missed. Here's Chaden Woodley now to Stevie Dallas, all alone off the glass and a little too strong. We got a timeout.
Yep.
All right, timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. 2:54 left to go. Model leads at 70-34 on their home floor. We're back in 30 seconds.
Crestview Angus, your source for premium locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today.
All right, we welcome you back in, and we've had a couple really successful nights for the Blue Devils here at Model High School the last couple of nights.
Been a good week to be a Blue Devil.
And so both teams are going to move on.
Could get even better.
Playing the Sweet 16.
Yeah. This week.
And we know the girls are going to play Central out of Macon. The boys are awaiting the winner of the Thomasville or East Lorenz game. I would think that East Lorenz was at least somewhat favored in that basketball game, but Thomasville is always a really excellent basketball program. Yellow Jackets got the ball. They sent it to the right wing side. One of my favorite memories covering model basketball will always be going down to Thomasville and watching the Blue Devils beat them on their home floor in an upset. Model lost. Yellow Jackets with the ball goes in and out. Jaden Woodley gets the rebound, and we got a whistle here.
Foul on Braylon Tobler.
Going to have some more subs into the game here for the Blue Devils. Check it in. You got Grady Hickman and then also Dominic Fraley into the game. Even more subs coming into the game. Obviously, Brenton Bell was already out there. Who else we got? We got Justin Finley and Bryson Bell. I think that covers all 5. But the Blue Devils come back the other way, leading at 70-34. And Hickman with the ball sends it left wing side. Nice spin move there by Brenton Bell. Sends it up top. Hickman goes to the right wing side to Bell. Now inside to Fraley. Tries to get it off the glass. Here's Hickman. Puts it up. A little too strong. And the rebound goes to the Yellow Jackets. They'll come back the other way. Now they fire it to the right wing side. Long 3. That's going to be an air ball. Rebound's going to be picked up by Bryson Bell. Bell sends it right wing side to Finley. Back up top to Hickman. And there's a whistle and a foul against the Yellow Jackets.
Foul away from the ball there on Model.
So again, another floor check here. Want to make sure we say these kids' names as much as we possibly can. Dominic Fraley, Grady Hickman on the floor, Justin Finley, Brenton Bell, Bryson Bell. Who am I leaving out here?
I think you got them all.
Shot on the way. That one's off the front of the rim. Rebound picked up by the Blue Devils. They come back the other way. Hickman with it. Baseline. Sends it into Fraley. Turns around. Shoots. That one rattles off the rim. Rebound's going to be picked up by Gerald here for the Yellow Jackets. He'll send it right wing side. 3 ball in the air. And that's going to be missed. Here's a little runner. That one won't fall. Rebound's going to be picked up by Bryson Bell of the Blue Devils. They send it left wing side. Here's Hickman with the ball. Sends it underneath. Trying to get it to Fraley. Does. Now to a cutting player inside. That's Bell. He gets fouled. And he'll go to the stripe. Bryson Bell.
Yeah, nice take there by Bryson.
What a luxury it is if you're Jacob Travis to work this far into your bench in a playoff game.
Right. He's going to get even further. He's got 2 guys waiting to get in after this shot.
Shot is on the way, and that one's through, I hope. Well, now we're going to see Tyler Harrell check into the game, and I believe Zach Nichols is the one that's sitting in front of the scorer's table. So we'll see him in a moment. But the first free throw was made by Bryson Bell. Gets ready for the second, and that one's through. Nice looking shots. And now Zach Nichols does check into the game here for the Blue Devils.
Precious playoff minutes, man.
Indeed.
Always special to get on the floor when you're a youngster in a game like this.
Under a minute to go, 50 seconds on the clock. Yellow Jackets going to fire the long range 3. That one's off the side of the rim. Rebound's going to be picked up by the Blue Devils. Hickman came out with it. He gave it off to Brenton Bell. Britton going to bring it across the midcourt stripe. Drives right into the lane. Sends it to Finley on the right wing side. Back up to Hickman. Now around to Nichols. Pump fake. Gives it up top to Finley. Drives into the lane. Nice shot off the glass and in. Justin Finley.
Nice take by Finley.
20 seconds to go on the clock in the ball game. They send it up top. Yellow Jackets fire a 3, and that one's in. Nice shot by Colby Gerald for his first bucket. And 10 seconds to go. The Blue Devils should be able to dribble it out here. Here's Hickman, sends it left wing. Nichols tries the 3, and that one's too strong. Harrell with one more look. That one left short. And that's the end of the ball game. The Blue Devils win it 74-37 and advance to the Sweet 16 yet again. Wow.
Another playoff win for this proud model program as they advance in the state tournament.
Short post game coming up. Again, Model Blue Devils victorious 74-37. We're back to wrap it up after a 3-minute timeout.
Crestview Angus, your source for premium, locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today.
You have to be tough to be the world's #1 selling farm tractor. Mahindra tractors are tough thanks to more built-in weight, so they can safely pull flex-wing mowers and rescue neighbors stuck in the mud. And you're tough too. You haul feed and pull a float in your hometown parade.
Let's pray.
And still make it to supper. Now that's tough. Sounds like we have a lot in common. Mahindra, the official tractor of tough.
Welcome to Shannon Pharmacy, proudly serving the Shannon community since 2004. We're your small, full-service pharmacy with a big heart, offering friendly, professional service and a caring community feel. Whether you need prescriptions filled, expert advice, or health products, we're here for you. Experience the difference at Shannon Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Visit us today. Attorney Stephen Woodard is pleased to help support this broadcast. Contact Mr. Woodard for your estate planning needs at area code 706-291-7050. WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service.
Hola. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
All right, folks, we welcome you back in live to Woodard Gymnasium, where we just saw the Model Blue Devils pick up a dominant victory over Jeff Davis. 74-37 was the final score. And now the fun part, we're going to run down the scoring, and there was a lot of it for the Blue Devils tonight. It was definitely a hot shooting night for these young men. We'll start with the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. They would pick up 5 points from J.T. Bryant, one of their original starters. Malachi Smith would have 11. You'd pick up 4 points from Elijah Tobler off the bench, 8 points for Latrell Sellers. He was one of the starters. 3 points for A.J. Sampson. Also 3 points for Colby Gerald late there in the fourth quarter, and 3 points for J.J. Benjamin. That should add up to their 37 points. Now the fun part, the Model Blue Devils. Ian, they pick up 4 points from John Mason. They would pick up 2 points from Bryson Bell from the free throw line in the fourth quarter of the ball game. 4 points for Chaden Woodley, 2 for Justin Finley there late in the ball game. And then you would have 4 guys for the Blue Devils who would be in double digits as far as scoring is concerned. Stevie Dallas would have 11 points, including 3 made threes, 1 in the first quarter, 1 in the third quarter, 1 in the fourth quarter, and then another field goal. You would have 11 points from Bryson Denson. And then you would have 17 points for Chase Allen. All of his points came in the first 3 quarters of the basketball game. And then the Blue Devils were led in scoring tonight, a young man that made 7 threes in the ball game. Of the Blue Devils, 12 made threes in the ball game. Noah Travis had 23 points. He did have another field goal other than the 7 threes that he made.
Yeah, a contested layup and a fast break opportunity where 2 guys were breathing down his neck. The only shot he missed was a behind half court heave at the end of the first half. So the senior had a heck of a night. The model boys as a whole had a fantastic night, an explosive start to their playoff run. This is a team that's been there before, and they've got that taste of success. You can see they want it, can't you, Matt?
Oh, there is no doubt about it. None of these guys want their season to end, and it shows, and we're looking forward to seeing what they do coming up in the Sweet 16. And just stay tuned for details on the Model High School social media, as well as Northwest Georgia Media and WLAQ. All of us will be keeping you updated once we know the opponent and the date and time and things of that nature. But the winner of this game, which obviously was overwhelmingly the Model Blue Devils, is either going to play Thomasville or East Lorenz, and that'll be coming up later on this week. I presume it would probably be on Saturday, the way that things look on the bracket. And then obviously the girls, they punched their ticket to the Sweet 16 last night, and we know their opponent is going to be Central out of Macon, and I would assume that's coming up on Friday, but that is not official. I have not seen any dates or times of these games, so anything we say about that right now would be pure speculation unless we hear otherwise from somebody in the next couple of moments. But that's pretty much it, man, for this broadcast. Anything else you'd like to point out before we wrap up?
Just a great start for both the girls and the boys last night and tonight, getting the wins in the first round, advancing to the Sweet 16. And as you have mentioned, as long as they keep winning, they stay at home, and these Model fans get the chance to come to Woodard Gymnasium and make a rowdy atmosphere to support their Blue Devils, and they're going to get that chance again. And as soon as we know when, I know this guy next to me, he'll let you know.
Oh, we're going to let you know. There's no doubt about that, and we wouldn't miss for anything. We'll be here with Northwest Georgia Media to cover games for you on WLAQ and also Northwest Georgia Media. Let's recognize the sponsors real quick. We hadn't had a lot of opportunity to do that throughout the broadcast. Stephen P. Woodard, LLC, attorneys at law, estate planning, Snodgrass and Robinson plastic surgery specialists, WC Timber, also Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus, all of those on the video side of things. Meanwhile, on the radio tonight, sponsors Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales, Dogwood Books, Allen Murphy Appliance Center, Sylvan Learning Center, Quick Lane at Courtesy Ford, Georgia Northwestern Technical College, Rome Orthopedic Center, and also Ware Mechanical. And now we recognize the crew, and then we're going to get out of here and get ready for some more basketball coming up this weekend. Cannot wait for it. But midcourt cameras tonight, Caleb Bice and Bennett Abernathy. Replay was Nathan Patterson. Director was Mike Garrett. In-house PA and also handling the music is senior here at Model High School, obviously also a intern at the radio station, Grayson Atkins, with us tonight as always. I'm Matt Davis with the play-by-play story alongside Ian Griffin with color commentary tonight. And also you had Lynn Butler back at Command Central at the foot of Mount Alto tonight. Lynn Butler.
What a team.
Yeah, so much fun to work with this fine group of individuals that make up just an unbelievable team. Well, that puts a wrap on it. Congratulations to Coach Travis and his Model Blue Devils. They're going to the Sweet 16. Can't wait. That puts a wrap on our broadcast for tonight. For the crew and all the sponsors, we appreciate you, the listener and the viewer. So long, everybody. We'll talk to you later on in the week. Go Blue Devils.